Salute!
Select a play the big tune, you feel me? Right back till the morning. Hey, turn up the music, make me rock and come in. Right back till the morning. World crowd of people follow the place and sound string up na the lawn. Dance catch a fire when the big tune turn on.
Get ready, Grenada. The Maggie King of the Grill is back and bigger than ever. Bruce Plainfield transforms into the ultimate battleground for grill masters. Think you got what it takes? Then fire up those grills and show your skills. Registration closes Friday, April the 11th. So don't miss your chance to compete for that sizzling prize and bragging rights. It's food, fun, and flavor, all powered by Maggie. To register, call 407-8458. Maggie King of the Grill, where flavor rules. See you.
Is upon me.
27 minutes on to 7 o'clock. Good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, PD, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world.
Upon me, Lord.
It's only because of his favors. We are here this morning. We are on the wake up list. Yeah. Howdy do? It's Wednesday, the day before the holiday, before the 1st of May. And I'm so happy to be with you this morning once again, saying good morning to you, Monica Meros Williams. Mildred Smith, good morning. How are you doing? How is Shem doing this morning? Mary E. Banks, good morning. Yulin Alexander. Veronica Sandy is with us early this morning. That's nice. Yolan Swan is also with us. Good morning. Jelly and McIntyre. It's a good day to have a good day, and I'm hoping that you will have a good day. Because you know what? Despite what? No matter how hard the battles are, I fight the best way that I can. And I let the rest be taken care of by the Creator. Yeah, some battles I just can't win, so I don't fight them. You know, you've got to have that spirit of discernment, as the word said yesterday. Being able to discern. Yeah. Got to know the difference. What you can win and what you can't. Good morning, Pastor Laurie Dumnick and the First Family, Sister Nadika. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Joanne Brathwaite Batson. Good morning. Sylvina Charles. Wendy Williams. Good morning. Carriacou and PD Martinique. Good morning. The folks in the Grenadine Islands. Good morning. St. Vincent. Good morning. How do you do? Favor, I pray. Okay, yeah, I love this song. This song is real. La Poetry, good morning. River Sally, La Tast. How do you do? Hope all is well. Jermaine is leaving us today. She's heading back up north. Have a safe flight and see you on the next flip. Yeah. Go with God's blessing. Take a little piece of Grenada with you. Yeah. Nice. Hermitage, good morning. Hey, let's get into the word of the day. The word of the day today, that word is haughty. Haughty. H-A-U-G-H-T-Y. Haughty. And it means arrogantly superior. Arrogantly superior. Yeah, suffering from a superiority complex. Nice. Here's how we can use that word in a sentence. His haughty attitude made him unpopular among his peers. Cocky. Boastful. Yeah. Nice. Now I belong to him. Good morning to Trishi. Work together. And Peck and family. Cruz, what's up, partners? Yeah. Nice. Eggies and Chief, good morning. Soup, what's up? Lisa, the tall girl next. Black boy and the boy and the girl, good morning. Happy Tooth, good morning to you. Nice. Corinth, good morning. Home City, Lassa Jess, Malty. As we head into the thought of the day, yeah, the motivational tip of the day. Nadisha, good morning to you and the folks in coffee. Surround yourself with positive energy. Whether it's uplifting people, inspiring books, or motivating music, create an environment that feeds your soul. I don't think I can overemphasize that. I've told you that time and time again. Disassociate yourself from people who try to bring you down, or who, you just evaluate them and all they've got is negativity. Always talking somebody else's business. Just imagine that, right? When they're talking about someone else's business to you, who do you think they're talking about when you are not there? Huh? Stay away from this kind of people. Wendy Williams, good morning. Catherine Phillip, Rochelle Cummings, Lydia James. Good morning. Good morning, Lydia. How you doing? Chris Maduke. There's a sound now, but increase your voice. Okay. You want me to talk louder? Maybe the distance and your location, papi. Can't talk any louder than that, then I'll be shouting. How you doing? Tell me where you're from. That's a kind of name, Maduke. Tell me, where are you located, papi? Nice. So Lydia, nothing with P is good. I would never forget that. Nice. Zamora, good morning. Ariel. Good morning. Alvin and Kitty Cat. DJ Small Clothes, good morning to you. DJ Hotwax, DJ Vika. Red Rose. All right, let's get into we did that already. All right, so the word of the day was haughty, arrogantly superior, and you had that you've got to stay far from negative people, and get yourself aligned with people who lift your spirit, not people who always remind you of the And there are some folks that they do it technically and they know what they're doing. They would tell you, everybody has a past, and they would tell you, why do bother about them man them say that and so forth, but you're a good man. Why you have to bring up that? You understand? Forget about, what's go is gone. You understand what I'm saying? They peeve me, man. Yeah, I want to make Yulin dance this morning. He's worthy to be praised. Morning, Basie. Yeah.
Fill my soul.
Nice.
Holy Spirit, take my soul.
Rico Andrew. Lydia James, Right, a calypso on that. All right. Mary Banks, how you doing? Destined to win, overcome. A blessed morning. Wishing you all a wonderful and productive day today. Thank you. Same to you, my dear. What's buzzing this morning? Doc and Candy and Jess in Winterpeg, good morning. Bishop's College has reclaimed its title in the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council School Quiz. In the region, CARICOM observers say Trinidad and Tobago elections were peaceful and reflective of voters' will. Internationally, consumer confidence in the U.S. hits lowest level since the pandemic began. And in sports, Afi Fletcher and the team did it again. 3 Grenadians named on the Windward squad for the CWI, that's Cricket West Indies, the T20 Blaze tournament that starts tomorrow at the historic Annosville Stadium or Pavilion in St. Vincent. Afi is someone that is humility to the core. She's humble, always has this bright, pleasant smile, contagious. Malafilette, good morning. Mount Horn, Sab, Bylands, the Beggs family in Bylands, the Gilberts, good morning. Oslin and Kenny and All of you, man.
As I journey through this distance,
Don Farry, good morning.
guide my steps.
Valerie Farry, good morning to you. All right, so those are the buzzing stories. Giving God thanks for another day to all my GBN family. Have a wonderful day. Davini Leo. Nice. Yeah, God is good. And today, what has to happen will happen today. No obstacles today. Yeah, no obstacles today. My daughter will be well. Yeah. So, folks, these are the stories that are coming up in the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather that comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Need to install or repair your plumbing? We've got you covered. Whether you're setting up a new washing machine, replacing a leaking faucet, or fixing that pesky dripping pipe, the Plumbing Supply Store is your go-to place in Grenada. We offer a wide range of plumbing products to make both new installations and maintenance a breeze. Our shelves are stocked with top quality products including pressure and waste fittings. And if you've been struggling with blocked drains, have you heard of Melt? This powerful drain-on-blocker liquid is a game changer, designed to prevent and clear blockages, making it ideal for hairdressers dealing with clogged wash sinks. We also carry a wide selection of repair kits and replacement parts to bring new life to old plumbing fixtures. Visit us today on the Woodlands Main Road or call 444-1377 for expert advice, top-notch products, and a welcome. At the Supply Store, we do everything plumbing.
Keeping up with the kids' growth spurts might mean time for a bigger fridge. Don't worry, at Quartz, we've got you. Need to upgrade your home? Get new arrivals in dining. Plus, buy more and save more on bedroom sets and get an additional 10% on credit purchases of any bedroom set. Want quality products that provide value at the best prices backed by full warranty? We've got you. Plus, shop today and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Whatever you need, we've got you. Only at Quartz, bringing value home.
Angie, don't you know that you should not fly kites near electrical poles and wires? You should only fly it in open areas. If the kite gets stuck, it can cause power outages throughout the village.
Then I'll just pull it down, Johnny. Simple.
No, you shouldn't do that. You can get shocked. You should call Grenada at 237 and they will come and help.
Alright.
Grenada, energizing our Grenada.
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Wednesday, April 30th, the final day of April in the year 2025. And coming up in the news, Bishop's College reclaimed its title. In the region, CARICOM observers say Trinidad and Tobago's election was peaceful and reflective of the voters' will. Internationally, consumer confidence in the U.S. hits lowest level since pandemic began. And in sports, 3 Grenadians named to Windward squad for the CWI T20 Blaze tournament. We've got the details to this and more after these messages.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card, and managed using AMI, Arise's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Arisa loan terms and conditions apply. Arisa Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Share the great taste of Grace Foods.
Quality nutrition from generation to generation.
The goodness of Grace Foods.
Bringing good taste to life.
A good Wednesday morning to you, Grenada. With the news in detail, I am Gordon Joseph, saying good morning to the listeners of Hot FM, also joining us on the newscast. All right, so Bishop's College has reclaimed its title as champion of the Food and Nutrition Council's Secondary School Nutrition Quiz. The competition held on Wednesday saw the Sister Isles School topping the scoreboard with a commanding 20 points lead. Coming in second was Presentation Brothers College, while third place went to the Grenville Secondary School. Charisse Bristol, Nutrition, Education and Promotion Coordinator, gave a rundown of the competition.
Well, our defending champion of 2024 reclaimed their championship again. So that's Bishop's College School from Carriacou. They scored a total of 95 points, making them the clear winner of today's competition. We had 5 schools participating in the preliminary round, and from that 5 we had 4 moving to the final competition, and the other schools placing second, Presentation Brothers College. In third position, Grenville Secondary School, and in fourth position, we had Hillsborough Secondary School.
Bristol emphasized that the annual event continues to promote healthy living and academic excellence among the youth.
Advantage of having this quiz for the schools, particularly the open to Form 3 to 5. The students doing CXC subject in particular, they have it as a revision for their upcoming exam in a few weeks. And even if they would hope to do this as a career as well, they have a foundation, an interest that can take them further in life in their professional development.
The Nutrition, Education and Promotion Coordinator spoke of the prizes won by the participating schools.
Now, the prizes, we had prizes for all the teachers at today's competition, and each of the students on the team. 4 students represented a school, and the prizes range from educational materials to gift certificates for these lovely participants we had today.
The National Secondary Nutrition Quiz is a flagship initiative of the Food and Nutrition Council aimed at promoting health awareness and dietary education among Grenadian youth. President of the Technical and Allied Workers Union, TAU, says the union remains steadfast in its fight for workers' rights and the fair treatment they deserve. Speaking to the GBN News team, he provided an update on workers from Spice Island Beach Resort and St. George's University who were wrongfully dismissed during the COVID-19 period. We have more in this report.
Question of SGU and the unvaccinated workers, that's a matter that is ongoing. July this year will make it 4 years. The company has not taken back the workers. The vaccine mandate is lifted, right? And all that we are demanding is payment for the workers' years of service. So putting that again, I know discussion is ongoing, but one could understand the frustration that the workers are going through, right? Because on one hand, SGU didn't want them back, and right now SGU does not want to pay them all that they're entitled to. We reached out to Spicing again recently just to let the workers know. I'd spoken to them. with a view to having another engagement to try to resolve the outstanding matter of the workers during the COVID period who are entitled under the collective agreement to have been paid for the years of service. And the matter is not yet resolved.
And that story concludes the local segment of news. Stay with us, and news from around the region and internationally, as well as the sports and the weather. They're straight ahead. Turning our attention now to news from around the region, the Caribbean Community CARICOM Election Observant Mission, CIOM, has declared Trinidad and Tobago's April 29th general election as peaceful, well-managed, and a true reflection of the will of the people. In a preliminary statement, Chief of the Mission Ian Hughes commended the professionalism of workers and electoral officials, noting that voters were able to cast the ballots freely and without fear or intimidation. The 12-member CIOM team, which arrived on April 21st, monitored various aspects of the electoral process, including special voting procedures, ballot sorting, and polling day activities. On election day, they observed operations at 202 polling stations across 12 constituencies, including Tobago. Hughes reported that polling stations opened on time, were properly staffed, and generally accessible, though some challenges were noted for elderly voters and persons with disabilities. He added that voting materials were adequately supplied and security presence was strong throughout. The conduct of the election was orderly and transparent, Hughes said, highlighting that polling officials were helpful and respectful, especially toward vulnerable voters. A detailed report will be presented to the CARICOM Secretary General in the coming weeks. The observer team, which included representatives from 8 CARICOM countries, is expected to depart Trinidad on April 30th. That's today. Still in the region, the government of Guyana has implemented a national curfew from 12:30 a.m. to 5 a.m. as authorities respond to a wave of unrest triggered by public outrage over the recent death of 11-year-old Adriana Young. Home Affairs Minister Robertson Ben said the curfew, announced on Tuesday, could begin as early as 10 p.m. depending on ongoing security assessments. He noted that the situation is under active review as law enforcement tries to restore order to affected areas. The curfew order, which prohibits public gatherings, marches, and assemblies during the designated hours, follows a night of chaos that included road blockages, fires, looting, and robberies in the capital, Georgetown. Minister Ben, who toured impacted areas alongside security forces, emphasized the need for calm and lawful behavior, stressing that while the public may be upset about the child's death, violence is unacceptable. Young's body was found last Thursday in a hotel pool, sparking outrage. Authorities have since conducted an autopsy with both local and foreign pathologists involved, confirming the cause of death as drowning. The Georgetown Chamber of Commerce and Industry condemned the violence, stating that criminal elements are exploiting public frustration. The chamber called on authorities to act decisively to restore peace and public confidence. Minister Ben also warned that inflammatory posts on social media are under investigations and additional arrests are expected for incitement and public mischief. Looking further afield, Americans' confidence in the economy has dropped for the 5th straight month, sinking to its lowest level since the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. The conference board reports that its consumer confidence index fell nearly 8 points in April to 86, a level not seen since May 2020. Driving the decline is growing anxiety over rising tariffs and the impact on the cost of living. Most consumers expect slower hirings, higher prices, and a possible recession in the near future. Nearly 1/3 anticipate job losses, while a separate survey by AP NOC shows half of Americans now in fear of an economic shutdown. Economists warn that this gloomy outlook could hurt spending, a key driver of U.S. growth. A separate measure of short-term expectations for income and employment dropped more than 12 points, hitting a 13-year low. The mood shift comes amid volatile financial markets, soaring import tariffs imposed by President Donald Trump, including a 145% tariff on Chinese goods, and concerns about inflation. The decline in confidence was most pronounced among high-income households and Americans aged 35 to 55. With fewer people planning to buy homes, cars, or take vacations, consumer spending is expected to weaken. That trend will be tested in upcoming government reports on economic growth and employment due later this week. Prime Minister Mark Carney's Liberal Party has secured victory in Canada's federal election, achieving a remarkable turnaround fueled by rising nationalism and backlash to U.S. President Donald Trump's aggressive rhetoric toward Canada. While final results are pending, the Liberals are projected to win the most seats in Canada's 343-seat parliament. It remains uncertain whether they will command an outright majority or require support from a smaller party to govern. Carney's victory comes after a turbulent campaign shaped by external threats, particularly Trump's provocative claims that Canada should become the 51st U.S. state. His annexation rhetoric and trade war threats triggered a wave of national unity and galvanized the Liberal support, helping party clinch a fourth consecutive term. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre, who positioned the race as a referendum on former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, struggled to overcome associations with Trump-style politics. Many voters saw similarities between Poilievre and the U.S. president, which may have hurt his chances. Meanwhile, Trump's online taunts on election day, including false claims that the U.S. subsidizes Canada, only heightened tensions. The friction contributed to a record 7.3 million early votes being cast. Although the Liberals have secured victory, Carney may face challenges ahead. He promised to use revenue from counter tariffs to support Canadian workers, maintain dental care, reduce middle-class taxes, and protect public broadcasting. As Trump's trade policies loom and domestic cost of living pressure mounts, Carney's government faces a crucial test in the months ahead. That's the regional and international news. Stay with us. The sporting segment is straight ahead, followed closely there by the weather. Good morning, sporting fans. Three Grenadian cricketers, Afi Fletcher, Holly Childs, and Karina Noel, have been named to the Windward Island squad for the eagerly awaited CWIT 20 Blaze Women's Regional Cricket Tournament, which bowls off this Thursday in St. Vincent. The team will be led by Captain Zaida James and includes a strong lineup featuring Nisha Cherry, Nerissa Crafton, Ashlyn Edward, Ernisha Fontaine, Amaya Gilbert, Janelia Glasgow, and Jafina Joseph. Matches will be held at the historic Annosville Stadium from May 1st to 11th, with thrilling triple headers scheduled daily at 10 a.m., 2:30 p.m., and 7 p.m. This year's T20 Blaze arrives at a crucial point for women's cricket in the region following a mixed year, highlighted by the white ball ball series against Bangladesh, a spirited Super 50 tournament, and a narrow miss at the ICC Women's ODI World Cup qualifier, the tournament is seen as a platform for resurgence. With major white ball series against England and South Africa on the horizon, the T20 Blaze offers the region's top female talent a vital opportunity to stake their claim for international selection. Preparations are in full swing as Grenada readies itself to host the upcoming West Indies versus Australia Test match scheduled for the 3rd to the 7th of July at the National Cricket Stadium. The highly anticipated fixture marks the island's return as a test venue and has sparked a wave of enhancements at the facility. Among the key upgrades is the completion of the electronic screen, while groundwork continues on the outfield and the bowling track. The long-awaited installation of the stadium lights is also on the horizon, further boosting the venue's readiness. Cricket West Indies CEO Chris Daring recently commended the government of Grenada for its commitment to upgrading the stadium, which has a sitting capacity of over 14,000. With these developments, Grenada is reaffirming its status as a premier cricketing destination in the region, ready once again to welcome international cricket at the highest level. That's the sports at this time. We'll have more sports for you during our luncheon edition. Stay with us, folks. The weather forecast is straight ahead. And folks, for the latest weather forecast, we join forecaster Jonathan Price at the forecast desk at the Morris Bishop International Airport. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning to you and good morning, listeners. Here is the weather for today, Wednesday the 30th of April, 2025, as recorded at the Morris Bishop International Airport. It is currently fair and hazy. Winds are coming from the east at 13 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1011.7 millibars, which is below normal and rising. Present temperature is 28.2 degrees Celsius and relative humidity 78%. Yesterday's maximum was 30.5 degrees Celsius and the minimum last night 26.2 degrees Celsius. No rainfall was recorded over the past 24 hours, hence the total for the month remains at 59.9 millimeters. And now for the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique Valley for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be generally fair and hazy, with a low chance for brief isolated morning showers. And there is a warning for moderate haze in effect. Today's max will be 30.5 degrees Celsius, with winds easterly to southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas will be slight to moderate, with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Low tide will be at 11:30 a.m. and high tide at 5:30 p.m. Sunset will be at 6:21 and sunrise at 5:47. Just repeat the public forecast for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be generally fair and hazy, with a low chance for brief isolated morning showers. And once again, there is a moderate haze advisory in effect. From the forecast desk at Morris Bishop International Airport, I'm Jonathan Price. Have a great week.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. Have yourself a great one yourself. All right, folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick & Thompson Company Limited.
Get money where you are, almost anywhere you are, send money over with Western Union.
This is Whoa, oh, oh, oh. This is Whoa. It's Western Union. Send to your friends and your family. With Western Union, we're moving money. No matter where you are, you will never fall.
Get money where you are, almost anywhere you are, send money over.
Move it for better.
Western Union, moving money for better.
All right, folks, it's 6 minutes after 7 o'clock. To end the news, a recap of the headlines. Bishop's College has reclaimed its title. In the region, CARICOM observers say Trinidad and Tobago elections was peaceful and reflective of a voter's will. Internationally, consumer confidence in the U.S. hits the lowest level since the pandemic began. And in sports, 3 Grenadians named to the Windward squad for the CWI T20 Blaze tournament. Now that's the morning edition of news. So for today, Wednesday, 30th April 2025, on behalf of the entire news department, I am Gordon Joseph, thanking you for listening, wishing you a productive day and a happy and safe Labor Day tomorrow, May 1st, and at the same time saying good morning to the folks and goodbye to the folks at Hot FM, the listeners of Hot FM. And we encourage you to stick and stay with the network because we're with you anywhere and everywhere.
Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Attention all divers, snorkelers and underwater enthusiasts. Effective May 15th, 2025, all visitors to the renowned Mullinaire Underwater Sculpture Park will be required to pay a small fee of US $3.50 or EC $10 per person. These fees are essential to support the ongoing maintenance and repairs of the sculptures, as well as the development of new features to ensure the park remains a world-class attraction. Payment can be made through the Grenada Tourism Authority's online payment portal, available on the Pure Grenada website, www.puregrenada.com. We thank you for your support in enhancing this extraordinary underwater product. This announcement is brought to you by the Grenada Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism, dedicated to protecting and conserving Grenada's resources for the enjoyment of all.
Supposed to finish cooking like this?
Unexpected.
I wonder if climate change is behind all these water shortages. Time to think about the future. It's really time to invest in a proper water storage tank, you know. What water tanks you guys have available?
We have 450 gallons for a family of 3, 800 gallons for a family of 5, and 1,000 gallons for a family of 7. Purchasing any of these tanks will ensure that you have enough water stored.
Don't be like me and wait until you're out of water. Be smart. Be prepared. Invest in a proper water storage tank today. Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card, and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows ability to top up to your anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join. Apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your Flexi Credit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
All right, folks, welcome to the conversation. It's 13 minutes after 7 o'clock, and on Wednesdays, on Monday and Wednesday, I'm always blessed by having representatives from Ariza with me. And this morning is the marketing and corporate...
marketing manager.
Marketing. All right, Miss Raylene Lazarus, she's with us this morning. Good morning, Raylene.
Good morning, Innocent.
How are you this morning?
I'm wonderful. Thank you very much. Okay. It's a great day at Ariza, and it's a great day to be sharing it with GPN and the listeners and viewers.
And my regular quote, it's a good day to have a good day.
Well, always.
Yeah. It's a good day to have a good day.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, okay, this morning we're doing the money-wise a bit different. We are going to do a recap of the month.
Yes.
Okay. Some of the things that we covered. What are some of the things we covered over the month?
We've had so much going on. Yeah. I almost want to quiz our audience, and let them kind of tell me what they've picked up over the last month. But we came in and told you guys about the loyalty program, the Ariza Member Discount and Loyalty Program. There's so much going on there. We had Mr. Herschel Whiteman, our business loans manager, coming in to talk about business plans and business loans. We had Ms. Hilary Lawrence from the Business Support Center, right? And she did entrepreneurship. So we've covered quite a few things, and there's a lot, business plans, the roadmap, how, when, where, why, all the details.
Something that Herschel said that I liked a lot, it stuck with me. Not getting through it alone doesn't necessarily mean no. It could also mean not now.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Go back, do the research, let Ariza support you, because this is the guidance that you require from your financial institution. So it's to make sure that we set you up for success. Sometimes we give you a little pause, and we say this is what else is required, because this is strengthening what it is that you're going to do and making sure that the thing is viable. So you're absolutely right. It's
not only that, too. Saying not now could mean that Ariza is so on top of the market that saying, listen, 6 months down the road, you'd start that business and it would take off just like that. That's right. Yeah.
All about being aware of the trends, what's out there, what's working, and what is in the best interest of the member.
Good. Okay, so as we proceed, the loyalty program.
Yes.
Man, I was amazed. Well, I'm still amazed, as a matter of fact, of the number of business entities that voluntarily came on board. As a matter of fact, SPs is having something today.
SPs is having a yard sale. Ladies and gentlemen in GBN land, we will encourage you to get down to SPs today. All our members, Ariza members, remember we said sometimes you'd have your Ariza discount, sometimes it will be combined. Well, we're telling you that today SPs has an extra special on.
Right.
So please go down to SPs. They're known for quality goods, and we're sure that you won't be disappointed. So we're so pleased to have SPs as a part of the loyalty program. They're one of many, and as you know, they come in all sorts of categories: auto supplies, arts and books, building supplies, clothing and shoes, doctors and dentists, food and grocery, household items, furniture furniture, appliances, and electrical, hair and beauty, health and fitness, opticians, pharmacy, and drugstores. So, and as we keep saying, that list is growing. I'm happy to run through the list of all these participating merchants. So we have Spice Isle Automotive, SBs, who we just mentioned with the yard sale today, Art and Soul, Standard Bookshop, On the Spot Hardware, 3B Shoe Shop, Jeans and Co., Gentle Dental Care, Rainbow Medical, Khalees Medical Services, Andel Supermarket, Ocean Convenience Inc. Now I know this one's a new one, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I need to be abreast of that as well.
So Ocean Convenience Inc. is actually in the mall, the Bruce Street Mall. It's a little convenience store tucked away to the back, close to where the cruise ship visitors exit. So for people who might be in the mall or in town and not aware, Ocean Convenience Inc. is now a part of Ariza's member discount program. What are they into? It's a food store, food and grocery.
Okay, wow.
So when you're running, you don't have time. You're in town and you don't necessarily have the time to get to, you're shopping in the mall, but you have to pick up a few little things because you're going home and you need a quick dinner or whatever it is. Ocean Convenience Inc. is right there. As it, the name says, it's all convenience. Right?
All right.
So then we also have Dean's Mattresses, LA Purcell, M&N Hardware, Hankey's Computer Store, Oasis in the City, Priceless Beauty Supplies. We have Bell Lounge Spa. Right, that's another one. As I say, this list will continue to grow. Nirvana Health Spa Detox Center and Natural Health Store, Wade's Optical, Grenadian Optical also just recently joined us, and Jediah Pharmacy and Best Care Pharmacy.
Okay, wow. I mean, there's basically no more space.
There's always space. Remember, I don't know if as a child you did the Anansi stories.
Yes.
Right, and Anansi, one of my stories, he had a stretching bag.
Oh yeah.
Right. It could always accommodate more. We can always accommodate more.
There's always room.
There's always room, and there's room for everyone, because as we're saying, there's enough of the pie to go around, and so we really want to encourage our members to participate in these offers. Like I say, ask when you go shopping, ask, even if you don't see a sticker at the counter saying this is an Ariza merchant participating, ask, because maybe they just didn't get around to putting up the sticker. The list continues to grow, so please do. And for the merchants out there who are participating, thank you again so much. We couldn't do this without you. And for those of you who are not yet on board, we are encouraging you to call us, right? You don't have to wait for us to reach out to you, although we're making the rounds. But by all means, this is good for every business out there. We are introducing you, communicating your offers to our members, and we think that is a wonderful mutual partnership for everyone.
I would have loved to see, I know we have car care products on board, but I would have loved to see some car dealerships, like the McIntyres and the Steels and the Huggins and even the used car dealers.
We're having those conversations, actually.
Come in and give us a 50% discount.
That would be an extra special promotion.
Of course. Okay, so what we want to do, all right? I'm going to take that initiative. Listeners and viewers, you've been along with us for the longest while, every day with us, and you've been participating. As a matter of fact, you've asked questions before. We are giving you the opportunity to reach out to us and tell us some of the things you would like Ariza to deal with when they come to the program next month and going forward. So if there's any concern that you have, I know in the past people talked about the electronic statements, and so forth, and we
address that one. Yes.
All right. So if there are any concerns that you may have that you would like Ariza to deal with on the programs, you can call in and let that request be known.
Yes.
And we will definitely accommodate it. But in the meantime, maybe let's do a trivia.
I like that idea. I like that idea.
I mean, seeing that we're into this loyalty thing, let's give, and somebody would. Yeah.
Of course, and giving makes everyone feel so good.
Yeah.
It's so warm. It's a beautiful way to start the day. It's good. We're on Good Morning Grenada.
Of course.
So right. So let's say good morning, dear Riser. Right. Let's love up everyone.
I love this. Yeah. So what you're gonna just throw out a little question, and you can win a gift bag. Compliments a Riser. You see, I'm negotiating on your behalf, right? Yes.
Well, there's nothing better than rewarding loyalty, and I would imagine that you have some very loyal listeners or viewers
always
on the program. So I would like to think that if they've been listening, let's consider it a mock exam.
Right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been paying attention, we're going to do a nice little goodie bag for you from Ariza. And we will ask a couple questions. So let's start with an easy one. Right? How about naming 2 guests on the program for the month of April? And if you can't remember for the month of April, I'll take 2 guests on the program since the program started.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Easy like that, and you win yourself a gift bag. Compliments a Riser.
Yes.
Call in 435-2041. You can also call in via the WhatsApp platform. Always remember that, and just say 2 guests that have appeared on the program. Compliments a Riser for this month, or since
the Money Wise began.
Since Money Wise began.
Can I just say I must not be one of them.
Okay. Not inclusive of Miss Lazarus. We've got a caller on the line. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning.
Thank you. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Talk to us.
Yes, Mr. Herschel Whiteman and Mrs. Josephine Wilson George.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, you're walking in a Riser, right?
No, I listen to the program, and I think it's very insightful, very, very, giving people information that is much needed to make wise financial decisions. So I listen to the program every day.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, you are, and she's
correct. Okay. Thank you very much, caller.
Okay, you stay right on the line. I'm going to take your information off the air, okay? Don't you go anywhere.
Thank you.
All right, lovely. You see? Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
As Oliver Samuels, the Jamaican comedian, would say, braps. Just like that. Tanya Price, welcome and congratulations. You've just won yourself a goodie bag, a gift bag. Compliments a Riser.
Lovely.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Price, for tuning in and for participating today. And we're really pleased to learn that the information is helpful.
Yeah.
It's what it's about, financial literacy and education. So we're happy to know that we're having an impact.
Good. So, you want to throw out the next one?
Well, why not?
Yeah.
We just had Mr. Herschel Whiteman mentioned, and we know this month he was doing business plans and business loans, and he would have touched on some really critical things. So I would like to ask, what did Mr. Whiteman say was essential, or why did he say a business plan? What was essential to a business plan?
Okay, so let me coin that a little different. what is the significance or the importance of a business plan, especially in applying for a business loan?
Yes.
Okay, just like that, and win yourself another goodie. 435-2041. And while we await the first caller, I'll repeat that question. What is the significance, or how important is the business plan when applying for that business loan? In essence, what does the business plan, what is it expected to contain? What does it have? What would it show? All right, to simplify. Okay, so we're gonna wait on that call.
We will wait on that. But in the meantime, again, I'd also like to just remind people of things like if you're starting a